The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada. Nice. Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
More sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast on this Wednesday night. It is the 26th of June. My name is Mo. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, phone number, 478-7954. You can Skype as well. The Good Times podcast. Text us, 0927-214-1981. And every Wednesday night, but unfortunately this is going to be her last for about a month. She's going on vacation. My co-host, Bianca Valerio. Hi, Bianca. How are you?
I'm going on a very notable vacation. It's not like I'm running away from Mo. But yeah, with people like Mo,
we're going to miss you.
Need a break. Yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
It's your birthday coming up in the next few days, so you're going to take one of these long. You know what rich people do when it's their birthday? They got to go travel, and it's just always a big event.
So unfair.
No, really, because I was looking at, like, say, Rufa Gutierrez's birthday was over, I guess, last weekend, and she's got, I follow on Instagram. She's a good friend of mine, and I mean, she's got a party. It's in Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. It's like, renting out these ballrooms and then fucking all her friends fly into Hong Kong from Manila just to have a party for her birthday. I'm like, God, it must be good to be like rich and social. Or you can just have a party like that over there. And wow. Still, like, if I said, hey, guys, if it was me, I'd be like, guys, guess what? I'm having a party. Where? Oh, Malaysia. How about let's all jump on a plane? I'd be the only one.
Yeah, like, guys, shotgun.
Right? But then, you guys, listen, the lifestyles of the rich and famous, you guys really go all out when it comes to your friends and stuff. And you have you ever been to a party abroad, just a regular party? Flew out of the country to attend it?
Have you?
No. Oh, I'll introduce Mark.
Yeah,
let me introduce Mark and I'll ask him both, okay? On the show tonight, our guest. You saw him on Season 1 of this podcast, but you see him everywhere because he's just one of the great endorsers that the country has. He has a podcast as well called The Cave. You see him on television. You see him just doing daredevil stuff and all the outdoorsy good stuff that we're all jealous about because he travels the world at a moment's notice. Please welcome. And more than that, more than all of that, just one of the nicest human beings that walks on this earth.
I can attest to that. Very
special,
true. Very
special.
true. Very true.
Oh, thank you very much.
If I was him, with that look, with that body, with those achievements, with how everybody just throwing themselves at me, I'd be an asshole.
And he's the BFF of one of my favorite people in the world, Revilson Fernandez.
Yes,
yeah, Revilson's cool.
I love Revilson.
Yeah, Revilson's cool. He's happy. He's energetic. But there's something about Mark, that you're like Drew Arellano. It's like you'll never meet someone who would say one bad thing about you.
That's true. You're super good vibes.
Dude.
Yeah, Drew's very steady.
So, okay, whatever you feel about Drew, Mark, that's how we feel about you. Because you guys almost like, when I think of the both of you, I really just think one thing. Greatest human beings, man.
Wow,
you guys
I honestly feel so honored to be in that kind of company because I have a lot of admiration for Drew. Yeah,
you're just like him.
Actually, went to school with Drew. Drew is a really nice guy. But anyway.
Yeah. Marc Nelson on the show. All right.
Yes.
All right, Mark, so
Thanks,
my question, you and Bianca here, ever leave the country to just attend a party?
I've left the country to attend weddings. A couple of years ago,
Well, that I understand.
Well, I had, but I tell you what, sometimes you worry about your friends that say, okay, I'm going to get married in the Dominican Republic. Can you make it?
Oh, fuck.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I can go to the Dominican Republic for a wedding.
And you have to pay for that on your own coin? Or do you pay for it?
I paid for it on my own coin. And then someone else said, okay, well, we're going to get married in Bali. Can you make it? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that too. And then a third person says, all right, finally getting married in Paris. Will you be there? It's really important. I'm like, sure. Now, that's all very well and good, but they all happened within a month of each other. So I had 2.5 months.
Broke ass.
2.5 months of flying to the Caribbean for 3 weeks, and then flying to Europe for 3 weeks, and then flying to Bali for a week.
Damn.
I don't understand this, man. I think if you've got the money to have a wedding in Paris, you better damn pay for everyone else's flying over there.
No, but the reason why they have destination weddings is because a lot of people are like, man, we don't. I'm serious. There are a lot of couples who actually don't want to have a big wedding.
Yeah.
So sometimes let's do a destination wedding, because who's really going to say, let's go to Paris. Let's attend their wedding. Don't be late for reception. You know, I mean, it's an convenient. It's still an expensive thing for the couple, but less expensive than having to invite.
I can't see that to
the
be true.
whole family. No, I know, but I can see. I know a lot of people who are like that.
I feel like for every person you spend for having a wedding in Paris, you can invite 12 more people if it was in Manila.
True,
but you're paying for them.
Paris.
Yeah, but you're paying for their meals if it's here in Manila.
Touché.
But like when you go if it's in Paris or whatnot, it's like you are just, I guess, expecting that your guest will be able to fly there, and maybe you can get like a good rates on hotels because maybe you have a special package, whatever, with your partner hotel.
Yeah,
but other than that, that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, once you're there, they take such fantastic care of you, and it was an experience. I'd never been to France before. I mean, with all the traveling that I do,
it's beautiful. Huh?
I hadn't made it there, and so I took the opportunity and say, okay, so the wedding parties were for about 4 or 5 days in Paris. So before that, I just said, well, seeing as I'm going to be in Europe anyway, I'll travel around Italy for a couple of weeks.
Nice. Since you're there already, it's so close
I'd like
by.
somebody to invite me to thinking that I could afford it. Like, hey, Mo, you want to go to my wedding in Paris? I'd be like, wow, really, thanks. But hell no. But still, the fact that you think I could even afford that, it makes me smile. Thank you. I'm touched by that. Boy, that's some rich people shit, man. Man, I've never kind of...
This
really
is coming from a guy
like
who
that.
has like a super home entertainment system that can seat 20 people in his home theater.
Wow.
It's a movie theater, not an entertainment system.
Oh,
but yes.
See? I'm so sorry. I just demoted what you have.
No, I mean,
Yes, I'm sorry,
I'm saying, listen, okay, I've done
he
well.
owns Greenbelt.
I've done well, but it's not fuck you money. You know, it's like fuck you money is like different from, okay, I was successful a little bit and I kind of dolled up my
saved
home.
up
But
and
fuck you money is like, all right, we're going to have lunch in fucking France, and then we're going to hang out there for a little bit, and, fuck your whatever you have going on in Manila. Take 3 weeks off, Mark. And then you know what? While you're at it, take another fucking 3 weeks off in the Caribbean. Oh, wait a minute. It's still not enough. Let's take another month off. And like, Mark's like, sure. Yeah, all right. I'll leave in Manila. I'll see you guys in March, and it's only November. That's awesome.
That was 3 years ago. I think I'm still paying off those trips.
Really?
Okay, fair enough.
Shucks.
All right, fair enough.
But well
is
worth
it hard, Mark? Okay, not Mark. I don't know how wealthy you are, but is it hard to look super rich? Like, you look
I know. I was like, are you going to gag on that
millions
one?
coming out of you.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, no, because you got
Can I just
the
show
face.
you my jeans and see how frayed they are at the end?
No. I'm talking about the face. You've got the face of a fucking wealthy man. You got the body, you got the posture of a really wealthy guy. Now, again, I'm not saying you're poor, but you probably, I don't know how wealthy you are, but you look extremely wealthy. Do you hate that your friends kind of invite you out to the most expensive restaurants?
Because they just expect
thinking
that you can dish out.
Yeah, they say, oh, that's
the
Marc
dough.
Nelson. Look at him. He looks like he's made out of money. Hey, do you ever feel that way?
Have you ever seen him in a suit? I've hosted a couple events with Mark.
Sharp.
And he looks very James Bondish, right?
Sharp.
Not bondage.
Shucks,
Bondage.
Freudian slip?
I know. I'm sorry.
You know what? My mother taught me to be quite frugal. I mean, I've grown up very comfortably with my parents, but my mum's always told me, okay, especially with traveling. I don't have expensive tastes. I don't, really have to go for the super flashy brands or anything. But what I do like to spend money on is our gadgets and travel. So that's what I save up for. Everything else, I'm like, okay, I'll instead of going out to an expensive restaurant each week, I'll save it up for once in a while. But I'd much rather cook at home.
Fair enough.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
All right, makes sense. All right. Well, look at some of these calls. Sorry. Lifestyles of what it's like to be have a lot of money and things, but we got problems on hold and they need to be addressed. So, Marc Nelson here on the show. Marc, by the way, I want to remind everybody, he has a podcast. I saw an episode earlier today. It's with Erwan, with Ravilson, and with Steven, and it's solid. Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. Coming from you, that's a huge compliment.
Oh, I'm very proud of you. It's called The Cave.
It's
on iTunes.
Yep. Just look it up on The Cave. Find it on Facebook and follow it on Twitter at Cave Podcast.
Yeah. Cave. Also code for Bianca's vagina. Let's talk to Ems first. Hi, Ems. You're 27. You're in Makati. You're on line 5. What's going on, Ems?
Okay.
Yeah, hi, Mom.
Hello. Ems, it says here you're a female, but you've got a dude's voice. Are you...
You're so mean, man.
It's true, though. She sounds like a man. She sounds more like a dude than Marc Nelson. Ems, are you lesbian, or you're really just a female with a really dude kind of vibe to you?
What? Excuse me?
Are you a full girl, or are you lesbian, or you got a really deep voice?
Well, I got a girlfriend.
So you're lesbian. All right, I got you. All right, you're like Pitbull lesbian, right? Like, I got you. All right. Well, here we go, baby. What's going on? How can we help you, sir?
What's up?
Yeah, well, I don't know. My question, should I just go ask you guys my question now?
Go for it, yeah.
Fire away.
Yeah, okay. Question is, how do you handle that situation when your partner ain't done yet? But you have already come more than thrice, and you're just too exhausted for another round.
So you come often, and your girlfriend takes forever? Is that what you're saying?
Well, kinda, or I don't know. It must be because of the alcohol then. So I'm not really sure.
No, of course not. We all have different.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry. No, I think we put it on hold because it's so loud.
Yeah.
Wait, I just want to make sure that, okay, so she has her orgasm. Our caller has her orgasm, 3 orgasms, and her girlfriend takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
But she's saying that it might be the alcohol. So my first response would be maybe stop drinking so much.
Yeah. No, do you guys only have sex when you're intoxicated?
No.
Okay, so maybe it's not the alcohol.
Okay.
How about this? It's just the rhythm that she's okay, it could be a few factors here. Maybe it's the rhythm that she gets. She takes a long time, and maybe it's your technique. And you kind of have to address it by, let's say, finding out how long she takes to come when she's masturbating.
That's good.
Or what do you guys do? Okay, if you're the guy, let's say, in the relationship, quote unquote, and for those who find that offensive, let's just use it take it in the spirit that it's intended. You're the guy in the relationship, okay? Obviously, you're the butch one. What do you do to her? Are you just going down on her? And what is she doing to you to get you to orgasm so damn fast?
Yeah. Okay, and what is
basically
long?
Whatever I do, she does.
No,
Okay,
I
so you guys
mean,
go
you
down,
say that she takes quite long. What is long?
Are we talking
give us
2 hours?
Minutes.
Or?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't really know why it's been taking long. I mean, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, but how
before.
long?
How long? Like 10 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days?
How long does it take for her to
No, not a few minutes. Yeah, minutes.
A minute? Girl.
Like what, dude?
If it's
like
a few
15 minutes? What's a few?
Okay, if you're knocking out three orgasms in a few minutes and she hasn't, it's not a race, okay? You're just not like, oh, cool, done, I'm in, I tap out.
It must be, I guess, a few hours. Yeah, maybe.
So a few hours, okay.
All right,
Okay,
that's
kasi
all.
kung few minutes, girl, ang pink ng nipples mo, ikaw na. You can come that much in a few minutes, and you're complaining she's not coming yet.
Bianca,
Patience
sorry,
is a virtue.
sorry, Bianca, I hate to cut you off. Pico, can you get Bianca's volume up? She sounds really, really distant, or maybe Bianca is distant from the microphone.
No,
so
not at
we
all.
can get her at the same level.
Better?
There you go. You sound great now.
Okay.
Closer and she's deep throating it.
Okay, all right. So it's her levels. Okay, this is what the easiest solution. I think the first one that comes to my mind here, Emps, is you before you have any of your orgasms, why don't you just concentrate on getting hers first? So you're not exhausted with your own orgasms, and you can kind of make her the priority. You know you're going to have your multiple orgasms. That's how it works with guys. Like, guys generally come faster than girls. So what do? We make sure that the girl comes before us, and after that, no pressure. We can just kind of go at our own pace after that. That's for guys who kind of finish fast.
Or maybe you should
Does that make sense,
experiment
Mark?
more.
Absolutely.
Obviously, what you're doing, not to say that it's wrong, right? Not to say that it doesn't feel good, but maybe you should try other techniques as well, other than what you're already doing. How long have you guys been sleeping together?
More than 6 months.
Girl, it's called experimentation. It's called venture out the seas. Magellan did it. So can you.
Yeah,
so
you just kind of have to master it a little bit.
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
take time.
Dude, I've got a question. Did she, has it always been like this, or did she come faster earlier in the relationship?
No, I mean, just this for the past weeks.
Oh, do you think maybe she's been stressed at work, or she's just having a bit of problems? Because sometimes, like, I personally, or people have a hard time reaching orgasm or coming. Even a guy.
I mean,
When me, I mean, I'm not only talking about me. I'm talking about a lot of people. Even guys, when they're going through under stress, when they're not doing well at work, if they have so many things on their mind that even when they're having sex, they're thinking, okay, I gotta pay the bills. Okay, I gotta feed the dog. It's like you don't want to think about them, but
definitely.
you think about them.
There's that angle. There's other angles too, like excessive weight gain, but I doubt she did that in 6 months. There's medication.
Yeah.
There's just kind of maybe about 5 or 6 things you want to check off the list to find out if this is affecting her, and that would be its depression, medication, whatnot.
Because I mean, on a side note, if I may, Mo, because I know she must also think like, why am I not coming? And you also don't want it to be a reflection in you, right? You don't want her to feel like, okay, I came, I don't care about you. Yeah, so communicate with her and be like, is there something wrong? Because, of course I want to please you and I want you to feel good, but lately I just feel like you haven't been climaxing the way you used to. Is it something that I'm doing? Can I do something better? I mean, communicate to her because for all you know, she's waiting for you to talk to her too. And sometimes that intimate connection of communicating can be arousing because some people don't get aroused physically, but emotionally as well.
6 months into if I'm in a relationship in month number 6, I still consider it fairly new, and I'm probably not too comfortable to talk about how I like to be blown yet to my girlfriend.
Really?
In 6 months, Yeah, I don't. I mean, is it different for you? Because I feel like maybe after a year, I could be like, all right, babe, just to let you know, man. When you corkscrew my dick while giving me a blowjob, it's the best thing ever. I can't really say that in the first few months. I still feel like I have to.
But what if you guys break up before the 6 months?
Okay,
I mean,
what if she asks you, like, hey, babe, what is it that you like? Would you then tell her?
Yeah.
After 6 months?
Because I still can't. Because I had a girlfriend who say like, hey, what do you like? And I always say this is fine. Whatever
this is fine? Dude,
yeah, because
the weather is fine, okay?
I'm not one to really just kind of like, yeah, baby, I want you to give it to me like this. I can't, that's not me. That's not, like, for all the aggressive way I speak and
I hope to God you don't say it that way too with that voice.
No, but I'm not that kind. And then like I had a girlfriend recently who like would curse like, yeah, fuck, shit, fucking come in. I can't do that. I can't say bad words when we're doing it. It's just not my
Moses, sweetie. I want to pet you like a bulldog. So
I'm not going to go like, okay, I want to come in your mouth. I can't do that. I'd like to come in your mouth. But I say, this is fine. This is fine. Whatever you do
this
now
is
is fine.
It is. You're
though.
like a call center, ma'am. Are you okay? Yeah, this is fine.
I think
Don't call me Mark.
I think your
I gotta ask
girlfriends.
Mark
I think
here.
your girlfriends need to be a little bit more aggressive with their questioning, and force you to come out and say what it is that you'd like.
Yeah, girls,
they're like-
whoever
they're like,
sleeps with
Mo.
Mo and the next time, if he says this is fine, then you know it's not. Okay?
No, because it's like Mo.
It's on
no, 'cause
record.
I really mean it. I really mean because I'm not. Listen, I don't have to do 15 positions or do any kind of crazy shit. Like if the girl's like below, she's like, Mo, what do you want? Tell me what you want. I'm like, this is perfect.
This is fine.
Whatever we're doing right now is fine. I'm just happy being with you.
Well,
nude,
okay.
and
In
I'm
most
gonna
defense,
ejaculate in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, he at that point in time, he's like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So
Yeah, it's like
cool.
she could tumble and not tumble, do anything, and I'd just be happy because
Yeah,
we're
listen,
together.
I could have a beer. No need to play beer pong. I'm fine. I could just sit right here with this glass.
That
of
is
warm.
such a good analogy. I'm happy
I don't need to
with
fuck
beer.
around with your
No need
games.
for beer
I'm
pong.
fun. Now, Mark,
Yeah.
you, the gentleman, the distinguished, you know, the are you, if she asked you, would you be more open about what you want?
yes, if she asks, then. But the thing is, so often I understand where you're coming from because guys, you know, when you're in the moment, we're just happy to be there.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Right. Totally. Right.
Take center
pretty
court.
good already.
Happy to be included in the team there.
Right.
And so, yeah, we are quite happy doing that. But if she's adamant and said, hey, you know, like, is there anything you'd like or tips or tricks, then, yeah, mention it. Because I think it's more important, though, for women. Because for guys, we're, as Mo mentioned, we're quite easy to satisfy.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Women, the physiology and what it takes to, I guess, get them to the point of no return is often a mystery to a lot of guys because for different women, it's different. Okay, they've got different buttons that need to be pushed.
Okay, that's fair,
Totally.
but if
truer words have been spoken.
If
That's
I may
exactly
say
a very
this
good point.
to you guys as well, but remember we were talking about the 5 languages of love? I was saying on the show last time that there are 5 languages, even with Hayden yesterday, there's the physical affection, there's acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, and gifts. Okay, so those are the 5 languages of love. If you think about it, going down on a guy is an act of service because it's not like thinking, I'm so bored. Today I want to go to the gym. I want to go grocery. I want to go down on a guy. It's just not in your list, right?
While
Hey, that's a service. I think it's more of a gift.
No. Wait. Well, yeah. The point is, it's an act of service. Meaning, an act of service could be cooking for him, could be walking the dog, could be taking you to school. It could.
Bianca,
it
we're
isn't.
talking about blowjobs.
No,
here.
I am
You're
just
walking
saying.
the dog.
Listen, no, I'm
Okay,
talking
I'm listening.
about like from a girl's perspective. For us, we're doing it for you because we want to please you. We want to make you happy. So when you say we're just happy that you're doing, yes. But if we could find a way to make you, it's like going to Disneyland. You're happy to be in Disneyland, but there must be a ride that you love in Disneyland,
well, not
right?
really, though, because, okay, a little bit, but again, we're happy that we're getting a certificate of participation, and it's a dick. I mean, what Mark said is right. When it comes to guys, you all know what to do with the dick. Just don't bite it or scratch it.
Don't
After
bite
that,
it.
feel free. Whatever you're gonna do, it's still fine.
No, but
Now,
I guess
with the
just look
girl,
at it. Just look at it that way. If we say that, it means it's because we care. It's
Don't
not,
bend it either.
Yeah, and don't bend it or don't flick it, whatever. The point is, it's coming from a place of love, right? And I'm not saying this for all those people who are just horny toads who are experimenting. We're talking about like in real, intimate, like loving relationships. We're talking about that, okay? So it's coming from a place of love. I'm talking from a girl's perspective,
Yeah.
so you guys know.
Okay, back to the caller though.
Okay.
If I were you, as Mark has said, as Bianca has said, and which I failed to do, communicate what she specifically wants in the bedroom. Ask her, hey, babe, listen, I want to perform. I want to satisfy you. I want to do these things. What can I do to make it better for you? And then if she's open to talking about masturbation, try to find out what does she do when she masturbates that gets her to where she needs to be at a quicker pace. And really, your complaint is that you're tired and you have too many orgasms compared to her one. Well, then you concentrate on her first, foremost as the number one priority, and then you can fire at will when she's done. Okay?
Okay. I'll be
right.
doing that.
Yeah, just try.
Thanks, baby.
Trial and error. Enjoy.
All right. Whew.
Okay. What a
That's
good problem
fine.
to have. I came 3 times. I'm tired. Right? It's like, shucks.
You
First
poor
world
thing.
problem. It's not even a first world problem. It's just a good problem to have, right?
Let's go to Michael here on line 6. Hi, Michael. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Michael.
This here is Marc Nelson. That right there is Bianca Valerio. And how can we
Hi.
help you, Michael?
Just want to ask if how am I going to tell my friend that I want to do it with him, like I want to make out with him?
Are you guys
Is he gay?
dating?
No, I mean we're just friends and we're both
Is
guys.
he
You're
gay?
both what?
Guys?
We're both guys.
No, I know, but is
Yeah.
he gay?
Yeah.
No, he's straight.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you understand then?
But you're gay, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Some getting there.
Okay,
Getting there.
I
I
like
think
that.
you're well- I
Parang
think you're
highway
well
lang.
and
Wait
truly
lang, I'm
there.
still in the tollway. I'll get there.
Yeah, you're not 5 minutes away, buddy. You've arrived and parked.
Yeah.
Have you had maybe what he means is like, okay, I'm gay, but I've never done it with a guy before, so I want to do it with my guy friend. I'm assuming that this is where we're at. So let me ask him, Michael, have you had sex with another man before?
Not yet. I'm still a virgin.
See, that's what he means when he's almost there.
okay.
He's not baptized yet because he hasn't had another dick in his hand. Fair
I
enough.
don't know. Drink first to be more comfortable.
No, you don't do it.
Yes,
it's a
I
horrible
agree.
idea.
I'm sorry.
Do
I
not, under
okay,
any
I will abstain
circumstances.
from this. I'll take the 5th on this.
It's like robbing a bank. You walk by the bank, you know there's money in there, but you're not going to go in there with a fucking gun because you know you're fucked. You just, from a distance, go, there's probably a lot of coin in there I'd love to take, but that's about it. You don't commit the crime.
Yes.
But you'll never
don't
know. What
tell
if the
your
guy
normal-
could be gay too? You don't know.
You
really
never
wanna-
know. You might
wanna
get
take that
away
chance?
with robbing the
No,
bank.
actually, no.
But the chances are
The guy
you're going to
could kick
go
his
to jail.
ass. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And you're gonna
You know,
you're going to lose a fantastic. What sounds like you have a fantastic friendship. You're going to risk losing that forever. I mean, your friend, as a friend, will accept that you're gay, and that's fine. That's no problem. I mean, if he's a supportive friend, he'll say, "Yeah, fine, good on you." But if you'd make a move on him, that's a completely different story.
You're so right, Mark. If you make a move on him and he doesn't know you're gay, that's like some sort of bro code like breaking there. You mean, bro, I walked around like with you, you didn't even tell me. He'll feel threatened by that. And again, Mark's right. If he's a good friend, he'll support you in it, but you don't make a move without telling him.
Yeah,
and you don't make a move anyway because you guys are bros. Like, you tell him you like dudes, and then you point out another dude you like and not him, just so he doesn't feel so, I don't know,
And
weirded
maybe
out.
for you to even scope if he likes guys or doesn't like guys, just make sure you're not making him feel uncomfortable. You're kind of like not scoping. You're kind of like fishing to see his reaction when you share that you like guys, right? I mean, if he's really your friend, he'll be supportive.
But Bianca,
no?
you really are trying. Bianca, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to say, hey, listen, there might still be a chance that he's going to be open to the idea. It's highly, highly unlikely.
Okay, I think. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go.
I think that if you do come out and say, look, hey, I'm gay or whatever, if he all of a sudden turns around and says, oh my God, thank God, so am I, then okay, you're fine, you're golden.
Yeah.
But if he,
of course, yeah.
If it's any reaction other than that, then I think, you should just keep it on a platonic level.
Yeah. There's as wrong as it sounds, there's a certain betrayal that he might feel if you just say, oh, by the way, I'm gay and I'm in love with you. It's like, you get what I mean, Mark, with you guys. It's like, dude, like if Rovilson just came out and said it to you, well, but you're such a nice guy. But just say other guys, you might be like, dude, we were buds, man. I can't believe that fucking sucks, man. I feel like I've been backstabbed,
Yeah.
And then you go, yeah, I want to stab your back. No, not that
Yeah,
way,
I mean,
but
just think, whatever it is that you're going to do, there are consequences, right? It's a big risk that you're going to take. So just make sure, like, if you really
You
can't
don't do
sleep on it, you are in love, madly in love with this person. If you really can't take it anymore, then again, if you must say it, then just know that there is a risk that you might lose his
True.
friendship as well.
True.
Very high risk.
All right, Michael. Pick another guy, man. There's a lot of guys out there. Pick another one. I know you got the hots for this one, but
Hey,
I'm sorry? What did you say?
I think he has those tendencies, I suppose, to be gay.
You think?
Well, you know, Mark did say if he does. Sorry, we lost him. It's okay. We don't have to call him back. Mark did say if he says something like, "Oh yeah, me too," then great.
Yeah.
We're just saying it's so highly unlikely. Yeah. But hey, it's possible.
It's possible, right?
If you think he's got tendencies and you feel really confident in your ability to not, make him mad at you and actually reciprocate the feeling, then go do it, man. Good luck. It's just so highly unlikely.
All right. Are we taking a break?
All right. Yeah, taking a break. Those calls are pretty long. We got more coming. By the way, phone number 478-7954. Skype The Good Times Podcast. You can text us 092-721-4981 on the show tonight. Marc Nelson. Woohoo. Hunk of a man. Bianca Valerio as well. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It's been a year since I lost my wife. We were with our little girl when it happened. Pinangga kami ng truck. She never spoke to me since then. She would just text me like, "Dad, can I have money for my field trip? Dad, can I have money for my allowance? Dad, can you buy me this?" I felt so guilty because I was the one who drove that night. I tried to be a mom and a dad at the same time. Till one time, nag-ring yung phone ko and I saw her number. Kinilabutan ako. She was crying at the end of the line and saying, "Dad, was it my fault that Mommy passed away?" And I said, "Of course not. No, it's not even Daddy's fault. Mom just had to go." In fact, I told her she was watching us from heaven. And we just spoke and we just talked and talked and talked. And I just felt our family was starting to heal.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, not this question.
What show?
That show!
It's a show.
You know, that show!
It's that show, buddy.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about
Oh, what does this look like?
vagina and
Like a double blowjob.
vagina.
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show on this Wednesday night. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, our phone number is 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us, 0927-214-1981. And if you got the time, throw in a vote for the TAT Awards 2013. Go to the website, tatawards2013.com. Vote Good Times with Mo as Best Podcast. Also nominated for trending Twitter phenom. I'd appreciate if you can vote for that as well. And you know what? To be honest, I think this is the only year that I feel like we have a chance at winning, because there are podcasts going out there left and right, and they're all so good. And I think this is really our only one moment, so we have to make it count. I mean, fucking Marc Nelson's got a podcast. It's fantastic. It's called The Cave. I'm sure that's going to be nominated for awards in the next coming,
decade or
online
so.
awards and stuff like that.
No,
I mean, I'm
you
pretty
got
sure.
an all-star cast, man.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
And, listen, the quote-unquote competition, well, I don't really want to call it competing, because I love this medium of podcasting. I want everybody to get involved in it. But there are some big names out there and some big shows that are about to launch. Bianca Gonzalez, who's powerhouse online personality's got one. Hers is a coffee break or something, and that's going to do well, because she just has such a huge pull. And then you get a team like Mark's got here with Erwan Husoff and Ravilson and Steven.
Yeah.
And you put those four boys together, and they're all eloquent, and they're all handsome, and they're all funny. I mean, you
And
really
trouble.
get that. That's going to be a big time show. So that this year is our only year.
Well, I remember, Mo, I was telling you before we went on air earlier that you are the benchmark that all the other podcasts are.
It's true.
Setting themselves up against. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
we did start this off early. So
yeah. And you're the one that keeps pushing everyone else to put out a podcast. When I've guested before, you're like, yeah, dude, start up a podcast. Come on, do it. So it's not really about a competition. It's more about the medium. as you mentioned.
Oh, 100%, man. And God, I get kilig when you even said that. It's just, I want people to come out there and make this medium huge. I want it to be as big as radio, or maybe even bigger. Where, you know what's great about podcasting? Sorry, guys, we'll take your calls in a little bit for the people on hold. But what's great about podcasting is, like, it's never lost. Like, if you come up with a great joke, like on the radio, sometimes I have a great topic, and I know the moment I say it on radio, it's gone forever.
It's gone. Yeah.
It's gone forever. It's out in the universe, and it'll never be heard again. Podcast, we can have a great episode, and it's like a gift that keep on giving again. Or if you say, hey, did you hear Mark and Bianca talk about blah, 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 last night? No, I didn't. Guess what? You can download it. Go on iTunes. And, that's what's so awesome about it, and that's why I like this venue. I love it. I like it more than radio. And if you guys, and it gives an opportunity for all you comm art students or something like that who can't get a job on radio because there's such limited openings. Hey, go out, go home. You don't have to have a huge setup like we do, and you can still come out with a quality show.
Absolutely.
So get into podcasting, everybody. It is a great, great venue. And jump on anything online. I mean, come on. I'm sure the first guy who made a YouTube video was like, okay, this is kind of dumb. And then all of a sudden now, look, you can make a huge living. We had Mikey Bustos, on the podcast here recently, and he was saying the great majority of his income, what he lives off of, is from YouTube, from all the ads that his YouTube videos come out, and it makes him money, and he can live comfortably with it. I mean, yeah, maybe he's not going to get married in Paris, but definitely enough to live a comfortable, happy life. And dude, it's possible. Go out there and do it. All right, so let's get to this.
Moving on.
Good times with all the podcasts. Here we go. By the way, The Cave is Mark's one more time. Just go ahead and download that on iTunes. You will not be disappointed. Let's go to, who do we got here first? Let's go to Justin. Justin, you're on the show. Welcome. You are calling from Pasay. You're 21 years old. This here is Marc Nelson, and there's Bianca Valerio. What's up, Justin?
Hi,
Line
Justin.
Hey.
Hello. I just want to ask, because last Sunday, I borrowed my dad's phone because I want to play some games. Then eventually I went to his messages and found something disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
There's this girl contacting my dad, and it's so disgusting because she was saying the words, I love you, I miss you, I wish you were here, blah, 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 and so other stuff. And right now, I'm having difficulties to, decide whether to tell it to my mom and risk our family or just keep it to myself. But,
boy, he sounds...
Nahihirapan na kasi akong, to keep it talaga sa akin lang. Because I don't know what to do. Right now, I don't want to tell to my dad na alam ko, because I know he might deny it, or he would just say na friends lang or whatever, tapos we'll do it just behind us again. Hindi ko na alam anong gagawin ko right now.
Justin, I think, and this is kind of an increasing problem we're seeing here on the podcast with sons finding. We just took a call the other day where the guy saw his dad with a fucking prostitute, man, walking into one of these VIP motel type of shit. Geez. And but he was an older fellow. I mean, an older caller. He was not as young as this guy is. So he was more like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to whoop ass. And, he's 33. So I'm like, yeah, fucking go over there, beat the shit. But this guy, you can tell he's just so disappointed because, Justin, you sound like your dad was kind of like an idol, like you looked up to him, which many kids do. They look up to the fathers, and this breaks your heart, man. It's just so awful. All right. What do you do? Listen, if you were my son, Justin, and I heard your voice, and you came up to me and you spoke to me in the way you're speaking to us, I would be so disappointed in myself. I certainly won't deny it, but it might be a moment that changes me. It depends on what he's like as a father, though, because maybe he's a good dad and just a shitty husband. And that's what you hope for, because then maybe when you come up to him and you're as sad as you are with us, it'll change him. Or maybe he's a fucking cocksucker. We don't know. But I think approaching him before you approach your mom is the right thing to do.
Yes.
But again, this is going to be different for everybody. I mean, Mark, you could disagree. Bianca, you could disagree. But I think going to him first is probably the way to go.
I agree. I think if you were to tell your mom, even if your dad did do something behind your back, it's also something I feel he should be telling your mom. Like, if it was me, okay, I would tell my dad, and not in a, how dare you, I saw your phone, because the natural reaction of any person when you accuse them is they will get defensive. So the more that, even if his intention was maybe to own up to it, because it came all of a sudden, human reaction is he'll get defensive and he'll just deny it. So I feel maybe it's, Dad, I love you. Say, Dad, I love you. I look up to you, and I've always thought, validate first who he is in your life, how important he is. No, hold on, okay? However, I did see blah, 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 and I admit I'm really, really hurt. I admit I wanted to tell Mom, but I wanted to tell you first because I personally feel you should tell Mom. You shouldn't say, what are you going to do? It's be a man about it, because it's a man-to-man thing. Don't act like a child. Don't be like, how could you do that?
But Justin sounds like he's not going to do the man thing. He sounds like he's like, I mean, Justin, this is not offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive, but you sound like a 10-year-old who's disappointed. And I understand, because you seem like your dad means a lot to you. But my thing is this, and I want to ask you before I get to Mark. Sorry, Mark. If your dad says, "Anak, I'm sorry," I look at you and I see you're so hurt by this, wag na lang natin sabihin kay Mommy, and I'll stop. Would that be okay with you if he made a deal like that? Just don't tell the mom, but I'll stop. Are you going to be happy with that?
No. That's why I want to ask din kasi baka yun yung sasabihin niya. And I don't know what will I do if I'm stuck in that situation na sasabihin lang niya, I'll stop. Tapos wag mo lang sabihin sa nanay mo. I don't know what to do if he will say that. Because
Mark, your thoughts on this one?
Well, I mean, I tend to agree with what Bianca was saying. I do think that if it's going to come out, and it should come from your father, because he's got to own up and be a man about it. I mean, if he's the one that screwed up, then he's the one that needs to own up and say, hey, this is the case. Of course, I understand you don't want your mum to get hurt either way. But it may... She's probably going to get hurt anyway. You need to be as supportive as possible to her. And it's her decision at the end of the day whether or not she wants to stay with your father, whether she wants to forgive him, whether she doesn't. I personally, I mean, I come from a broken family, so I know how it can affect mothers, and it's certainly how it affects kids. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be something that is going to cause your mum an extended period of grief, like if your dad is cheating on her now and continues to cheat on her, and she finds out about it, but she just puts up with it because she doesn't want to let go of the family and the kids and everything. Right. I'm sorry, but I know we're in a country where divorce is illegal, but I'm a product of divorce, and I think I turned out okay. I would much rather have two parents that were separate and not fighting and not having all this stress, rather than have parents that force themselves to be together in an unhappy situation. So at the end of the day, I think, you need to maybe tell your mom.
And what I like about this tandem of Bianca and I, and then our guest, sometimes we'll get a Mark type, and sometimes we'll get maybe someone who's a little bit more combative. But you know me, Bianca. I'm go up to him, tell him I'm going to kill the girl, and then I'm going to beat the shit out of him. That's me, though.
Good times with Mo, people.
Right. But see, that's what makes us different. Because I'm not going to really kill the girl.
Yeah.
But that's how I address the situation. Yeah. It's like, hey, Dad, come over here. I saw this shit on your phone. I took down her number. I found out where she lives, and I'm going to burn her fucking house down. What are you going to do about it? Because you are hurting me, and and I love my mother. See, that's the thing, is because I love my mom.
Yeah.
So, and Mark, the saying that you don't love her because you were just saying how great your mom was and stuff, but I'm like, fuck with my mom and your days are numbered. I'm going to fuck you up, man. You know, and I have that mentality already. So what I'm trying to say, Justin, is you can go to your father and do what Bianca did and validate and say, I love you and all that stuff. But that's not how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go aggressive, make sure he's disappointed, and goddamn threaten if you ever catch him or if he doesn't fix it or any of that, you're going to fucking just light the world on fire.
Okay.
But see, that's me.
Okay, but baby, I want to tell you this thing, okay? Other than either you do what Mo suggests or what Mark suggests or what I suggest. However, there's still something else that you need to address, okay? Don't think that this is your fault. Because I'm thinking now, the pain that your mom will feel or the fight that will happen between your parents, it's not because of you. Okay, it's
yeah,
not
but that's probably like if he was 7 or 8.
Yeah, I know,
he's
but
21,
listen to him. Listen to him because it's nobody wants to see their mom cry. It's kind of like if I hadn't found out, then my mom wouldn't be crying. You know what I mean? It's just put it this way: just change your mindset that the reason why God or the universe or Mother Nature or whatever you believe in, right, has led you to see the phone. That's no accident. Therefore, I would like to believe that you are very capable enough to handle the situation the best that you can. And it's great that you're calling us because we're giving you different opinions, right? Yeah.
Right. I want to ask you, though, Bianca and Mark. Hold on one second, Justin. At what point do you tell your mother? Okay, let's say you talk to him and you go your style, a diplomatic kind of style, and he's like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to her about it. You know, if he just refuses to tell mom, when do you tell mom? Or do you even tell mom?
You tell mom.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
When?
Probably as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's adamant that it's like, look, I'm not telling your mom. There's no way, and you better not tell your mom because it's going to ruin our family and everything. Well, I'd say, well, basically, pardon the expression, fuck you. You're the one that's ruined the family, and mom has a right to know because I don't think that. I mean, if my mother, for instance, found out, not only would she be hurt about the situation, but imagine how much more hurt she would be when her child knew about it and didn't tell her.
Anything.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And you also have to think your dad. Sorry. No, if I may, Joe, Mo, your dad might also say this, okay? Because if he's lying to her, we don't know how he is, right? But he could also say this. Okay, I won't tell your mom, but look, or however he says it, but he might say this to you. He might fuck with your head and be like, if you tell your mom, this is your fault. Like, I'm going to stop with this affair. But if you're going to continue to if you're actually going to tell your mom, you are the one who's going to destroy your family. So be prepared for the worst. Yeah. Be prepared that your dad will say things to basically clean up his shit or basically defend himself and make you feel bad about yourself. Be prepared for that, but you cannot let that happen. Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap this up with Justin. In the end, how about this? Your mom's going to find out either way in the end, whether it's going to be him or whether it's going to be you telling him. Yeah. One of you are going to do it, your dad or you. That is a given. She has to find out, and it's just who's going to tell her. If he refuses to do it, you do it. But that's where we're at, okay? If your dad does what Bianca says and threatens you, just like Mark said, fuck you. You did this, and I'm going to now do my part, and that's tell your mom. Just so the honesty's out there, everything's out there, and then you guys, whether she wants to work on this marriage or not, and maybe this is a one-time mistake, or if he's a habitual, then you can act accordingly. But I'm sorry that you saw that. It's an awful, awful feeling. And our heart goes out to you because you sound obviously destroyed about it. So... yeah.
And
thanks,
pray.
Justin,
Pray for guidance. Right? Something, okay? You're going to be fine. And just think now, you're a man, you're a grown man, and be the man that your mom needs right now. All right?
Totally. All right. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Bye.
Best of luck. Let's go to... It's tough to... Like, if your dad was an asshole or one of those guys that never hugs you or just sits on the couch and just beer, then fine. Okay, you're a fucker. I get it. But he sounds like his dad was cool. And just saw this ugly side.
Well, as we talked about, as we talked about during the break, guys can be terrible husbands, but fantastic fathers.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
but being a terrible husband can just make you an awful father indirectly. In like say this case,
that's true,
and
that's true.
Just shatter you because you're stupid. That's why if you are a husband and you're listening to the show and you love your kids and your kids love you, you better also make sure you love your wife and not do something stupid because they will pay you back. If they find
spades.
out.
Very true.
Yeah, especially if you have a daughter. Oh, she will pay you back. When she brings home that fucking
every man's karma.
Douchebag. That
oh
junkie.
man, she's gonna bring back that Shabu motherfucker.
Hey, Daddy, I'm in love.
Look at this guy. He's all coming out. He's got the reggae hair. Chris, you're 29, line 2. Welcome to the show. Quezon City, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Yes.
Hi.
How can we help you?
Hi. All right. I have this love problem that I want to throw to you guys.
Okay.
Sure.
What you guys think? All right. I have this office mate. She's a girl. Near my age. She's very sweet. She's very smart, one of the hardest working people of her team. And she's pretty. She's perfect. And I really, really like her. And the thing is, I would ask her out. We had a few lunch dates. And then I feel that there's this mutual attraction between us.
Okay.
But the thing is, we're both in committed relationships already.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I go about that? I mean, do I tell her?
What do you want to happen? Because you're asking how do you go about it, but I mean, like, if you have a girlfriend, you should know better that pursuing her is a mistake.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how you go about it, it depends. What's your goal here? You want to date her too? You want to date both of them?
Quite honestly, I'm not really sure about my current relationship. Even when we started, I mean, I felt like this could be just one of those filler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really nice.
You know, it's not hindi pang what's it, habang buhay or whatever. Yeah, we got you. It's just there.
And it's a sad. It's a sad thing to say, but I feel that way with this new one.
Well, you know what's going to enhance your chances of scoring this girl is you being single.
Yeah.
And not taken. You know, it really does. While you're hoping that she cheats on her boyfriend with you, it really would help your cause if you didn't have a girlfriend too. If that makes... It's a wild kind of reality, right? It's like she wants to make sure you're not cheating on your girlfriend, but she's going to have to cheat on her boyfriend if she wants this to materialize. And that's what you're hoping for.
Yeah, and not for anything. It's like you don't want to leave your girlfriend because just in case this other girl doesn't go for you, you still have a backup. Dude, don't be a douche, man. Don't be a douche.
That is very
this girl,
douchey.
Yeah, but this girl's presence in his life just validates how not strongly he feels about his current girlfriend. So that's the sign you have to take. Yeah, you could be a douche and do what the example that Bianca was saying, or you can make this a realization. This girl is so awesome. This is the kind of girl I like, not the one I have. And it's the perfect time for then you to break up with your girlfriend now in a very good civil manner.
Yeah. You owe her that, right? She's devoted to you. Then be honest with her. I mean, if you want to move on, you want to be happy with somebody else, don't you want that to start on a innocent, clean slate? Right?
Even on her part, you're hoping it doesn't be the same because she's got a boyfriend. But I want to ask you guys this, and maybe Chris on the phone here can throw in his thoughts. You know, when you spend so much time in the office, so you're doing 8 hours a day in their minimum, right? Most people, 5 days a week. So the people you spend your time with at work, you spend more time with those people than you do, say, with your wife and your kids. Because the home time, you get home, you're tired, it's time to sleep, eat, and then that's it. Not a lot of conversation. So what a lot of corporate people do is they have a work husband or a work wife. Not really a husband-wife in terms of, like, relationship, but they've got that one go-to person that kind of acts as their significant other or opposite sex filler. Does that make sense?
The person they go and have coffee with, that they talk problems over with?
Yeah, there's a work wife or a work husband. And that can
Mine
get
are
dangerous.
gay. No, mine are gay.
Yeah, that can get dangerous, or that it's just one of those things that's very platonic, but you are the one I share lunches with and I tell my stories to and stuff. It could be one of those, Chris, where you could be one of that. You could be her work husband. Like, what if she's happy with her relationship right now?
Is she happy
You're
with
just
the
that
relationship?
guy. Yeah.
We actually avoid the topic altogether.
Yeah, there's a chance.
We don't talk about our relationships.
Yeah, there's a chance you might be the work husband.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. All right.
Well, Chris, I think that I tend to be agreeing with Bianca quite a lot here, but I think that what can I say? You're right.
No, you guys are just good people. You're positive. I'm the negative energy. I got it. No, I'm good. I got it. No need to explain, Mark. I got it. Fine. Yeah, go. Sorry.
But yeah, Chris. Honestly, you need to get out of your relationship. I've had a certain moral standpoint that that's kept me on a pretty true course most all of my life. If you are tempted to cheat on your girlfriend, then get the hell out of the relationship, because obviously you're not meant to be in it to start with. If it ever gets
even temptation, though, Mark. I just want to clear, because there's a lot of guys that get tempted.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, there's temptation where you look at her and go, "Wow, yeah, she's hot," or something like that.
Sure.
But that's just
appreciating.
That's appreciating. That's like a little bit of lust. But it's under control. It's every guy is going to appreciate other women. But if it gets to the point where you're seriously thinking about
and act on it,
I'm about to act on this, then I'm sorry, you should not be in that relationship. And so if you are thinking of acting on these thoughts with this girl, then get the hell out of your relationship. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your current girlfriend, and you owe it to this other woman, that you should be single. Even if you don't end up with this girl at the office, at least you know that you didn't care about your current girlfriend enough to really want to make that relationship work.
Yeah.
Exactly. It goes back to, this girl could actually be a good thing, the other girl, because she will open your eyes about how unhappy you are in your current relationship. And then whether, as Mark said, you end up with her or not, guess what? Now at least you're open to end up with someone you more like, or you like more, So that's great advice, guys. I think you hit it right on the spot there. And Chris, best way to break up is when you're not fucking doing something stupid. When you're just, hey, you know what? I think it's time. We've run our course. We can be pals. You ever need anything? Hey, I'm there for you, blah, blah, blah. Instead of a scandalous, who the fuck is this girl? And then, Facebook ripping in half. You don't want that.
No, and then honestly,
you can cut it off now.
She might even ask you, is there somebody else? You don't even have to say, because you're not even sure, right? Just say, I just think we've just grown apart. I think, I think it wasn't the same as it was before.
She probably feels it too, because girls feel it more. Like, if you think it's not working out, I'm telling you, she knows it's not working out too.
Yeah, because a lot of relationships, especially if you've been together for a while, and again, that's very relative, sometimes it's just out of convenience, right? So there has to be, there's just that one person who needs to step up and be like, look, babe, I don't think this is really getting anywhere, right? So you're actually doing yourselves a favor, but you're honestly just staying there. Yeah, who likes change? No one likes a transition, right? And you don't even know if you're gonna get the other girl in return. But that's not the point. This is not about any girl that you're gonna get. This is about, you obviously should be single because you're not devoted to this other girl, the fact that you're entertaining thoughts about this other girl, and second, about your girlfriend, and you're entertaining thoughts about another girl. And second, if you do decide to go for this other girl and be like, hey, I left my girlfriend because I want to be with this girl, I feel, though, respect her relationship with her boyfriend. Unless Mo has given the best advice to those guys who are like, I want her to be my girlfriend, but she has a boyfriend. Be the friend. Be the amazing friend, so that one day she has a problem, she'll be like, you're the guy she runs to, right? But don't encourage her to do the cheating, right?
Yeah.
Because if she can do that to him, she can do that to you. And that's not a great way to start, all right?
Thanks for the call, Chris. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Wednesday night here on the podcast. When we return, guy on hold here wants to know if his penis is too small for girls. And Bianca, I know you're angry at that small penis, but you established that already. So Bianca will come to judge. Good Times to Know the Podcast Season 2 brought to you by Globe. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience namin dalawa kasi plano namin, simple wedding lang. Pero yung kinalabasan niya, extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pa lang ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kami dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad nung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-angli na kami parehas.
Naka-all-knit na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die and the guy died. It was so sad. Okay, now say chubby bunny. I like the color of your lip. Are you here? Oh my god! She's gonna blow! You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
And if you think call center work is easy,
think again.
Because if you want to get into the industry, you have to practice. Vladimir Vlad is the best pumpy violinist, banjo player, and vocalist of the Bosco Viking Band. Sabi sa akin isang araw, lilipad ka. Hindi, nasabi ko lang kasi wala tayong mag-usapan.
Bagong umaga, na maghintay, umahon ka na.
Pronunciation issues, kaya hindi pwede.
Dadaan na naman si Lunes, mag-a-adjust ka na naman ng tulog mo. My girl.
Oh my God.
Mismo.
Kanina pa ba kayo dyan?
Hi, this is Mo Twister. Please watch the Call Center Show every Sunday, 6 p.m. only here on New Media Factory.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here Wednesday night, 26th of June. If you're downloading this on iTunes, hey, do me a favor. Can you go and put a review there? Or if you can rate the show, appreciate it. Always love hearing feedback, man. Positive, negative, whatever it may be. You can do that over iTunes. Maybe even do that for Marc Nelson's podcast here, The Cave. Download it on iTunes as well. Throw a nice little review or rate it. Again, it's always nice to have feedback for this kind of show. Real quick, though, before I get to more of your calls, I know that many of us are very much present in social media, and with the sudden outburst of the internet population, especially here in the Philippines, we have definitely seen the growing need to be constantly connected to one another, and Globe recognizes such importance through the introduction of the Globe Community. Now, the Globe Community, which the URL is community.globe.com.ph, allows Globe subscribers and non-subs to interact and converse with one another through this online medium. They are able to discuss Globe-related inquiries and concerns, such as digital updates from time to time, and what's cool about this is that Globe is able to create a community with just 3 months to launch. With about 5,000 members already, each member is available to help one another in answering their concerns. People are able to share their insights, useful tips, and step-by-step guides. This actually became a quicker way of resolving commonly asked questions without having to go through the hotline or Globe store. What's even cooler is that they just started to give away special deals for Globe community members. Soon they will launch interest groups where members can talk about their hobbies such as travel, food, photography, and many more. Visit community.globe.com.ph and sign up as a member today. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. You can follow Bianca Valerio on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio, and Marc Nelson, of course, at Quick Off the Mark on Twitter. Okay, let's get... Now, Mark, you do TV still, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still doing Sports Unlimited on my 12th year, believe it or not.
Amazing. And you have not aged a day, man. You look exactly the same.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Damn.
Let me ask you this, Mark, about that. Because we live, tropical island, all that stuff. How do you keep your skin? This sounds super thing, but how do you keep your skin looking so tight and
That's true.
and youthful for a guy who's always outside? Like, I've seen pictures of people kind of compare what they used to look like 5 years ago. Then they got into the construction business. Something that's kind of like outdoorsy, and they look awful in 5 years. Well, you've been outside in the sun for fucking, on television for like
all
a decade
the time,
and a half.
Yeah.
And you look like Bianca said, you don't look like you've aged a day.
Thank you very much. Well, first I've got to say, make sure you use sunblock.
Yeah.
Although I didn't start using sunblock until
a few years ago.
a few years ago. But I've been blessed blessed and cursed with naturally oily skin. So that actually makes
that actually is a plus. It's not it's a little inconvenient when you're younger, but as you get older, actually, it is such a good thing.
Yeah. It's it's a trade-off for getting all those pimples and everything as a kid, or even when you're older you still get them, but it keeps the skin nice and supple. So there you go.
True.
Drink lots of water.
What kind of SPF
and healthy lifestyle?
What kind of SPF are you using? For something outside?
Between 30 to 50 usually.
Okay.
Okay. So in the upper parts.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Good stuff, man. Yeah, you look no homo, but you look fantastic.
Thanks, buddy.
And yeah, and even if he wears sunblock, he still has that nice tan where, I think a man who has a nice tan is very sexy. It's
Well,
very
right now
manly.
I'm actually the palest. I've
Yeah,
been
when I
in
saw
a
you
while.
earlier, I'm like, you're quite pale, but
This
still,
is-
you still have a little bit of it.
Yeah, people don't realize I'm actually a lot lighter than I appear on TV because I'm normally tanned. But I've just come back from Australia and it's rainy season
Yeah.
and the whole lot. So I've lost a lot of my tan, and I'm aching to get back to the beach and tan up a bit more.
And we'd love to see you topless.
Again?
I'm not used to seeing you with a shirt. Let's be honest about this. Every time you see Marc Nelson's billboard or photos, it's always the topless shot. The
Well, I mean, he's
silky,
got a good body. He's flaunt it a
flawless
little bit, right?
body.
Well, my thing about his oily skin is like, okay, yeah, Mark, you can say, oh yeah, I'm blessed with oily skin. I got oily skin. When I'm oily, I look awful. When you're oily, you look like an Academy Award. I mean, it's still fine. I mean,
Mo, you still look like a teenager.
That's true.
That's true.
You've looked like that ever since I've known you. Since what?
It's true. His name
1999 or
Mohan.
whatever.
It's
Right,
a very
yeah.
childlike name. You look like a Mohan. Aw.
And here's my secret. Here's my secret for looking young. Popsicles, candy. I just live a young lifestyle, man. That's all it is. Cartoons. You know how it is.
Actually, it's very true. Low stress lifestyle.
Ice cream.
Let's
Ice
go.
cream.
Oh, love the ice cream.
Really? I'll
Yeah.
call you that one.
Let's
Okay.
go to the phones though. Here we go, and take some of these calls.
Okay.
You have a problem? Definitely call us. Let's go to Edney. Edney is how old is Edney here? Hold on, we're trying to get through these calls. Edney, you're 19 years old. You're from Rizal. Hi, Edney. Line 5.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Edney.
How are you?
Hi, Miss Bianca.
Hi.
Now, Edney, you're a female, right? Yes, right. You're a boy. I'm sorry, you're a girl, right?
Sorry?
Edney, you're a girl.
No, I'm gay.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, because the
Hi.
question
Very
sounded
feminine
like you were
sounding.
supposed to be a guy, and then I kind of got thrown off there. Okay, so you're a gay guy. Fair enough.
Whew. Oh, what?
But these days, I'm telling you, hold on one second.
Wait.
These days,
Is this a
you just
wait, it's a dude?
it's
or a
it's
girl?
homosexuality is so open out, and I love it, but you just
Is it-
can't.
Okay. Okay.
You just can't like right away know it's a guy or girl anymore like you used to
Yeah.
back in the day.
Hi, baby. Hi, Edney. That is such
All
a
right.
fab name. Fierce.
Yeah. All right, Edney, you're 19. Tai Tai, what's up?
Yes.
Ed, yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a guy that I love the most.
Okay.
Not really love, but I don't think it's love or a lust, but last week.
You got it, Edney. Yeah, come on. You got last week. Yeah. Terrified.
I think we just lost her.
Terrified.
No.
Yeah.
Has Edney
This is
become
where-
Ebony?
No,
Ivory?
very,
Ebony and Ivory.
very
Right?
nervous.
Yeah. So wait. So it's gay, like a
Yes.
guy gay.
Yes.
Not a girl gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It
Getting-
sounds like a girl.
It's very
What do you
confusing
mean?
with the voices tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got
yeah.
the girl that sounds
There's like a
that
guy,
has a
and
deeper
then
voice
this
than I do.
one
And then-
guy that sounds like a girl. Okay, so this is a guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's so hard now to decipher, and we only have their voices. So and I'm not looking at their photos. We can guess, but sometimes we're wrong. And I was looking at the question. I'm like, this sounds like a question that a guy would ask.
What's
But
the
this
question?
Sounds like a chick. Scandalous past, and wants to know how to open up to his. Well, it says his. There you go. To his crush about what he's done in the past. And that's a great topic. Even if we don't get her back or him back, it's a great topic for us to discuss because we do have things in the past. I think there's some things everybody's not proud of, but there's some things that you don't share yet.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna get into a relationship, how quickly should you be sharing things like that?
I think you need to share fairly early on in the relationship, at least so there's no major surprise. You don't have to go into specifics, but at least say, hey, just to let you know, I do have a past, and it concerns something along these lines. I'm not necessarily going to tell you specifically, but I just wanted to let you know. But also to let you know that that is in my past, and it is not my present anymore. You know, if it's something,
but still tell them, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you one day, something like that.
Yeah, but it's also
really
like
wanna know.
in a situation where what if your partner or you have that kind of some skeletons in the closet, right? I think it's good also to share, because like, for example, if your partner had such a scandalous past, what if somebody comes up to me in a club and just says, oh, did you know that so and so and so and so and so? So rather than be like, what the fuck, where did that come from?
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
Yeah.
I'm prepared
Well, how
for
about this? Can I-
what
Let
I'm
me do
going to
this.
hear.
Let me throw out some scenarios. You tell me how quick in a relationship you should say these things.
Okay.
Okay? All right, here we go. STD.
Meaning past STD?
Yeah, past STD.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's kind of weird. You're at dinner. By the way, just
see, that's the
checking
thing.
this off my
That's the
bucket list.
but is
Do
that,
you even say it?
well, okay,
Because
does it,
herpes, shit like that, I mean, that obviously doesn't go away. so-
I'll be
Well, if
honest.
it doesn't
I will
go away.
ask. I will. This
Yeah.
is me. This is me. If things are going to get intimate, I will say,
test?
Have you gotten tested?
Hmm.
Are you clean? Especially if I know this person is very busy, likes to.
I've had one
likes
girl ask me
excursions.
that. I've had one girl ask me that, and I felt super awkward by it. Because but I know I haven't had any STDs or anything like that, but I was just very awkward. I felt weird by it. She's like, wait a minute, are you sick or do you have any STDs? I'm like, what? Like,
Wag naman say,
boy, that's-
diba?
Yeah, no, I'd be like, whoa, because she was we were already naked and stuff like that. It was just right when about the insertion was, I was about to insert this fucking thing, and it's like, wait, time out. Have you had any STDs or you're not sick?
Then
You
that
haven't
was
tested
wrong
recently?
on
And I'm
her
like,
part. She should have done it way earlier before the clothes came off and just be like, hey, let's just get this all out in the open,
And
right?
shouldn't you be
this is
using a condom in a situation like that?
No,
anyway?
we were using a condom, but she still just
Still,
it was a
right?
very awkward thing. Okay, let me throw you out another one.
All right.
Kid, you have a child.
right off the
Yeah.
bat. I have a kid.
Me too.
Because there's
You
some.
do?
I do? Oh my God.
You didn't tell us. It's hour number 2 of the show. What the hell's going on? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, because, there are some, unfortunately, there are some single moms who are ashamed to say
Yeah.
that they have a kid. And honestly, I cannot blame them, right? Because they might feel like that, oh my God, I have lesser chances that this guy will like me, right?
Because it's a sad truth that a lot of guys out there, if they find out that a girl has a kid, all of a sudden they're like, no, sorry.
Excess baggage, blah, blah, blah. Just it's
Yeah.
a negative connotation,
Yeah.
right? But for me, though, this is, again, it's all about mindset. It weeds out all the guys that, it doesn't make them bad. It's just, there are some guys who just can't handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to admit, dating a single mom is a totally different ball game, and you can't blame someone to feel overwhelmed by that or even turned off, right? It's like beer. It's an acquired taste, maybe. I wouldn't know how to explain it.
I think these days dating a girl with one kid, no worries. Dating
No,
a
you'll be
girl with two
surprised.
kids,
You'll be surprised.
I'm
Some
saying,
guys are
I'm saying
still-
these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe they're a little throwback, but I'm going to say not so big of a deal. One kid, 2 kids, then we're pushing it.
Okay.
3 kids, whoa. I mean,
7
it's
kids?
almost like, yeah, no. Once you hit the 3, it's almost like, unfortunately, that's a number. I think you're going to find a guy who's maybe 5% of men will overlook 3 kids, but the great majority no. There's such a huge difference between 1 and 2.
It's a great way to repel guys, though.
Oh, you mean even if you don't have a kid?
Yeah, no. For example, like I'm in a club and someone's talking to you, and they're gonna try and ask for your number, and just like we should date or have dinner. Really? Oh, because I'm
No,
in a
just
ti-
have a bunch of just have a picture on your phone, like the background desktop photo of like 4 kids.
Yeah, or
Can I
no,
get
I'll
your
be like,
number?
I'm in
Yeah,
the
hold
time
on
of
one
my
second.
life.
Let me get my phone
I'm
in.
looking for a father figure for my
No,
kid.
no, 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 no.
and
It's
I
a
just
much
wanna
easier.
settle
There's a
down.
much easier way. If they come up and say, "Oh, I think we should go out," you're like, "Well, that's great. When? Well, how about this Saturday night? I'd love to, but I've got my kids' play that I'm attending."
Oh, that's another
See?
one. Yeah, that's
Or my daughter's got the chicken pox. She might give it to my other daughter, and my son.
Or like, can we
really
go?
just kind of
Can she come with us? Yeah. No, but it's for me. It only even weeds out all the guys that I think that are obviously not interested.
Yeah.
Right? It's either it could. Whether or not you get rejected, we all get rejected in different ways. Whether because you don't look good, or you have bad hygiene, or because the guy can't take it that you have a kid. It's just different, right? So I feel you should already say it right from the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
that's something you don't want to hide.
crime. Being convicted of a crime. When you say that,
I know.
I think
Criminal
something like that. You could probably mention that that you have some skeletons in your closet. I've had a checkered past, but it's all behind me now. And
like what you were saying earlier.
yeah. And then
It's kind of like
later,
you don't have to know.
if it gets to the stage where it becomes very, very serious, then you can bring it up and say, hey, you know what? There's something I did. I'm not proud of it. I was young. I was stupid, and this is what I did. I paid my dues. It's over, and I'll never do it again. It's a lesson learned. I mean, mistakes are acceptable as long as, generally no one got, seriously hurt and you've learned from your mistake.
And not only that, I mean, if you're going to share something with someone, it's not even that you are trying to justify your acts or sort of like, I don't know, because it's more of, when somebody shares a secret with me like that, I should feel entitled.
Yeah.
Because you trust me, right? So the person telling me should at least feel that I've pretty much earned their trust, or I'm entitled to that. So in the same way, if it will take them a while to share that with me, right? I want to know first. I want to suss out this person first. Is this person going to judge me? Is this person even going to tell other people? So you have to establish some sort of, even a tiny bond to some. When you're dating, you
if it
still
wasn't
come out
crime,
as friends.
because crime is a little bit, out there.
Yeah.
How about something like you were a cheater before in a relationship? Do you ever bring it up?
Yeah.
Or is that, again, what Mark said? You put it in there in the past. No need to ask, but if you really want to know, maybe I'll tell you in due time.
I wouldn't be like, I need to tell you something. Before, I was such a cheater. No, it was more like, yeah, I've cheated. I mean, I admit it was wrong, but it was I won't make it like this thing, put a grotto on it and offer it to him with truth. But it's just in passing because it's true. I'll own up to it. I've been there,
Yeah, but I think if you tell the story in such ways, basically you're relating the lesson that you learned.
Yes.
From it.
Yes.
It's like, I'll never do it again because I did do it once in the past, and this is what happened, and I crushed someone that I cared about, and it took me years to get over losing that person or whatever. Then by I guess putting in those terms of a lesson learned, then.
Because sometimes in a great way to say it in passing, it's like you're watching a movie or you're out in the mall and you see a couple and you see that, let's say the guy is treating her bad in public. And I'd be like, I'm so freaking pissed, blah, blah. And he could say something like, wow, you're so judgmental. Like, are you okay? Then, no, it's just that, I came from a very toxic relationship. Then you kind of like segue to that, Then at least that person will understand you even better. Oh, I see. So that's your past. Blah, 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 blah. So that person can even be more sensitive to topics like that.
Gotcha. All right, let's take a call here before we take a break. Diane, you are... Let's see, Diane, you've been on hold for a long time, love. Sorry about that. You're 18 years old in Bulacan. Hi, Diane, on line 6.
Hello.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Welcome to the show. What's up?
So this is the story. I'm bisexual. This is this girl that I love, and we've been together for more than a year now. But then things started to get complicated when my mom knew about it.
Okay.
She prevented me from seeing her and even told me that I will burn in hell because of doing so. I'm already feeling sad about everything that's happening. I can risk losing her. What can you suggest?
She's reading it. She actually wrote it down. You can tell she's reading what she's saying. No, you're nervous, right? You want to say the real, complete thought. Yeah, okay.
So what was the question? Her mom found out about her
The being bisexual, and the mom was saying,
lesbian
like, you're
behaviors.
going to hell, blah, 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 blah. So what should she do? Like, now that her mom knows and stuff.
God, how old are you? You're a teenager
18.
still, right? Yeah, I just feel like at this point, if your parents are super against it and you're at that age where you can't be completely independent yet, you kind of just have to not follow their wish, but either hide it from them really well or just don't get involved with anyone right now and concentrate on the other priorities like school and stuff like that. And then the moment you're kind of ready to get out of the house, then fuck, man, you can have girlfriend after girlfriend after girlfriend. I'm thinking about it in the way we, in our culture, because obviously we want you to be happy, Diane. We want you to date who you want to date. You're 18, you should be able to do that. But in our culture, you're living at home, they still treat you like a child. They find out you're lesbian, and they're completely against that and their morals and stuff. You almost kind of have to just obey.
Yeah.
Right?
But baby, you are not going to hell.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you are not going to hell.
But she keeps on telling
And you know
me
that as well.
Okay,
fuck her.
Yeah, she's just Mo. Okay, you know what?
I'm the only girl.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's, as a parent, and because a lot of parents are very old school as well, right? Because that's what they were also taught in school. In my school, I was taught watching Baywatch, you are going to hell. So watching Baywatch lang yun. It wasn't even being bisexual. So it's kind of, what is taught to us in school. We oftentimes, when we believe that, we pass that on to our kids. So don't take it as a bad thing. Your parent is just being a parent. And they mean well. Sometimes execution or delivery isn't just, you just feel attacked rather than feel like they're concerned for you, right? So, but Mo is right. Since you're still living under their house, you gotta keep it a secret, or just, follow by the rules first and work harder until you can find the money to move out, right? So it's just all about respecting their rules as well.
Yeah, I think whilst you're living with them, you do have to, keep it a little bit under wraps. But eventually, as you get older, as you move out, you have your own career, you're going to have to re-educate your parents about some certain realities and say, if, for instance, you say right now you're bisexual, so you can swing both ways. If at some stage you have a boyfriend later on, they'll be more accepting of that. But if you stay with the girls or with your current girlfriend, you will have to let them know. And if your parents really do love you, they will have to try and understand. I'm sure we know so many people that are gay and they've been afraid to come out to their parents for the longest time. But when they eventually do, and they might hit a little bit of a few speed bumps along the way, but eventually if the parents do love them, then they learn to accept them.
How about kind of like making the house, like subtle ways to make the house a little bit more gay? Like
how do you
Vice.
How do you gay a house?
Look for gay guys that your parents like. Like put on Boy Abunda all the time. Like, hey, listen, boy, this guy's really smart. No, you kind of build up other gay guys who are more visible.
Yes.
Start playing a lot of Charisse in the house.
A lot of Isa Segura albums.
Yeah, a lot of Isa, Charisse albums. Throw on Gandang Gabi Vice and just start laughing. See if they can kind of warm up to that. Like, oh, hey, look, these gay guys are great. They're
because
just like us.
she's young, right? So of course any parent will just think she doesn't know any better. We are the ones who are supposed to guide her because she's confused. But as you get older, like Mark said, and you're be able to make firmer decisions, and you live a life where your parents will see you're a responsible person. That regardless of your sexual preferences, you've grown up to be responsible, you are driven, that you have a good job, you have good
but if
grades
they've got
and all
like
that.
a religious belief, it doesn't matter if you're like just the most, you're successful.
No,
and
but
all that stuff.
it will
if they've
help.
got a moral,
it will still help, because it's kind of like, because a lot of people think, oh my God, it's just going to affect that you having a sexual preference will affect you in a negative way.
Yeah, but remember, she's specifically just talking about hell. Like, mom's like, hell, hell, hell. So you can see that the background of why she's so homophobic is, Right. You see, it's really like a religious thing. And
I know, but no harm in trying, right? No harm in trying.
at this point, I'd say because that's the background, it's a heavy religious background there at home. I say you just don't engage in kind of any obvious homosexual activity at home. And the moment you're able to move out, you move out, and at that point, it's take it or leave it, Mom. I'm sorry, but this is what it is.
But don't fight them as much as you would like to. Then the more they will say, you see, it's making you rebel against me. The more you're going to go to hell. They will find every reason to find fault in you. Even if they know it has nothing to do with you liking girls and guys at the same time, they will always root it back to your bisexuality. So as much
you're going to be
as you
sleeping,
can.
and all of a sudden, you feel holy water being thrown in your face. It's because they have some sort of vigil around your bed. It's just
Have you sleep on a holy waterbed?
Yes, love. What?
That's right.
But now, should I lie about it? Should I tell my mom that we've broken up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, lie about it. Totally.
Just say that so that they have one less thing to worry about and they leave you alone. And,
it's lying because they're I mean, see, Mark, lying sucks, but she's lying because they're bigots. You kind of have to now lie. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not judging her for the personality or the character of the girl. It's just sexual orientation. At that point, you're just ignorant. And
have they met your girlfriend?
You're gonna have to lie.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because before mom knew that we're in a relationship, they were very close. Is it a reason that she got even angrier?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, disappointment. Like you deceived me. I thought you were a good
took
person.
advantage of my daughter. Yeah.
This is we treated you like a daughter, and now all of a sudden you wanna do finger blasting to my anak. It's thing. Of course that it might get her a little bit more angry than usual, but like I said, you're so young. You're a teenager, so you kind of just have to go with what they want. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Now, in other societies, 18-year-old, you're out of the house, you're an adult, but not in ours, and you kind of just have to stick around for a little bit and keep it secret, or don't do it at all.
Because right now, your only scenarios are you defend it like anything, and the more she's going to be on your case about it, and you will be so miserable at home, and it's going to affect all the areas of your life, your relationship, school, everything, right? Or you could just, I'm sorry, lie and be like, Mom, we broke up. Whatever, just make it seem like it's not there anymore. She'll leave you alone. Then you can be in peace and go on with your life and figure things out on your own. But yeah, just keep it on the down low.
Yeah, just don't post anything on Facebook or Twitter.
Or don't call podcast and admit that you're still lying to your parents and you're really a lesbian. Bad idea.
Okay.
Taking a break. When we come back, more of the show. It's Good Times with the Podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe on this Wednesday night. Just a couple of minutes left on the program. We're going to wrap it up with Marc Nelson tonight. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. assistance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
What show?
That show! It's a show! You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show! Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina? And...
Like a double blowjob!
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little, you know.
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
And if you think call center work is easy,
think again.
Because if you want to get into the industry, you have to practice. Vladimir Vlad is the best pumpy violinist, banjo player, and vocalist of the post-war Viking band. Sabi sa akin isang araw, lilipad ka. Hindi, nasabi ko lang kasi wala tayong mag-usapan. Sa bagong umaga, huwag na maghintay, umahon ka na.
Pronunciation issues, kaya hindi pwede yun.
Dadaan na naman si Lunes, mag-a-adjust ka na naman ng tulog mo. My God.
Oh my God.
Kanina pa ba kayo dyan?
Hi, this is Mo Twister. Please watch The Call Center Show every Sunday, 6 p.m., only here on New Media Factory.
Ako po ay isang barbero. Ngunit ang ikukwento ko po sa inyo ay hindi kwentong barbero. Dati po kasi ay nagtatrabaho ko sa isang barberia sa bayan. Sa kasamaang palad po ay nasunog yun. Kaya nawalan ako ng trabaho. Kaya naisipan ko po na magdikit ng flyers ng globe number ko for home service. Hindi ko po akalain na makakaroon ako ng maraming customers. Dahil po sa dumami ang customers ko na taga iba't ibang lugar, nakaipon po ako ng sapat para makapagpatayo na rin po ako ng sarili kong barberya. Tapos ko na rin ang aking mga anak sa pag-aaral. Kumanda na rin po ang aming buhay sa ngayon. Salamat sa Globe.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
What show?
That show is a show. You know, that show.
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here. Time to wrap it up. Want to remind everyone, these days, people in general are more active on the go and sociable. Thanks to technology, particularly smartphones and tablets, everything is now so much more accessible and we've become more enabled. That is why protecting your handheld device is a must. OtterBox, a global leader in protection of handheld technology, has created a premier innovative protective solution for smartphones and tablets, protective cases that are device-specific and available for the leading global handheld manufacturers. With our active lifestyle, accidentally dropping your device has been a common problem. So OtterBox allows you to be spontaneous yet worry-free, klutz-free, and sophisticated, even in a fast-paced lifestyle. Get the #1 selling case, protect your investment. OtterBox got your technology covered. Available at the SM Annex, North EDSA, SM Megamall, Pampanga, SM Cebu, Trinoma, Glorieta 3, Alabang Town Center, Abriza Davao, Robinson's Galleria, Robinson's Magnolia, Lucky Chinatown Mall, and V-Mall. Time to wrap it up tonight. It is Caller of the Night time, and this is where we pick the caller that we most, I guess, enjoyed or were touched by. I went ahead and made the choice because I know you guys were in the bathroom or something, like eating or so. I was like, okay, I'll take it. And I kind of like the guy who found his dad cheating on cell
Me
phone.
too.
He just seemed
That's
like
my
a genuine
He
person
deserves
who
to
really
win
needed
something.
some help.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. So let's go ahead and give it to him. His name is Justin, 21. Back on the show, Justin. Congratulations, your caller of the night, buddy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Justin.
Yeah, hi, Justin. Justin, you're caller of the night, so you're going to win a prize here. All you have to do is pick between numbers 1, 2, and 3. Do you got a number?
2.
2. All right,
Okay,
let's find out what's in bag number 2.
Why don't you see what's inside, Mark?
Alrighty.
Number 2. And show it on the screen and say it so that Justin can actually hear it.
Well, Justin, congratulations. You have just won Linkin Park tickets.
I wanted those.
You're going to see Linkin Park live in concert August 13. Congratulations, man. Yeah, that's a great concert.
That's a fantastic.
Now,
Bag number
I don't know if
3
you're in the
had
mood.
bag number 3
hopefully-
had the Globe iPad Mini. Number 3.
The iPad.
Okay.
But still, that Linkin Park one is a big one. All right, congratulations, buddy. And yeah, we'll see you at the concert. Thanks, man. Hold on, we'll get your info. I want to thank Beyond the Box as well, our studio, for having us every night here. We appreciate it
Fantastic
very
studio,
much.
by the way.
Yes.
I really like the new
Thanks,
setup.
Mark.
Feel free to sleep over when you're.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
when you have time.
It's a comfy surface.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I know, Mark, you live in Taguig. It's kind of far, man. If you need to stop by here and,
Crash out in Rockwell, yeah?
Totally.
Yeah. It's dangerous at night,
And then you can make the backdrop anything you want underneath the stars. You can be Baguio because the green screen can be anything you like.
It's not a booty call. It's just, I know Taguig is so far, man. You just come over.
Yeah, it's
all right,
10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's awful. I want to thank Marc Nelson for being here, Mark. Again, you do such a great job on the show. You're kind, you're smart, you're a voice of reason. So thanks for being here and helping out the people who've called. I want to remind everyone, check out the podcast. It's called The Cave, available on iTunes. Aside from Mark, you'll find Erwan Husoff is there, a very good friend of the show. He's been here several times. We love him. Ravilson. I've never had Ravilson here, but I think he would great job.
I think you
Get
should
him
get him.
here, yeah.
Yeah, please. If you can, leave his number with Ange there. We'd
Yeah, I will.
appreciate it. We'll get in touch with him. And then Stephen Koo. It's called The Cave. Available on iTunes. Please do that.
Yes.
And, Mark, man, thanks, man.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me on the podcast once again. It's always a pleasure, a lot of fun. And I love having Bianca here as your co-host. Please hang on to her.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
she's awesome.
And
She's awesome.
speaking of amazing, you should catch her podcast as well, The Girls of 28A.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right.
Yeah, some beautiful women saying wonderful stuff.
Thank
and,
you.
Mo, as always, you are the man to look up to as far as podcasts go. Thanks for having me on the show.
I love when you say it. It makes you feel so happy. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You can follow Mark on Twitter at QuickOffTheMark.
Yep.
And Bianca Valerio at Bianca_Valerio. Now, Bianca, this is our last day with you for quite some time. Your birthday is this weekend or early next week, and you're going to go on a nice little 3-week vacation or something like that. So we'll see you there about a month or something like that.
I'm going to be so fat when I come back. No.
Yeah, oily
No, I was-
skin and out in the sun.
No.
Yeah. But what are you just going to hang out, take a little break?
Yeah,
and-
spend time with the family and, get some alone time. I mean, just
But you will be back.
rebooting. Yeah, for sure. I mean, God, I'm so drained from all these advices I'm giving on small penis, big penis, squirters. Guys, I need some alone time first, right? So
That's right.
I'll be back really
Work
soon.
on your Kegels.
So she can fantasize about all those.
I will work on my Kegels, I swear. I'll be better next
Coming
time.
back
I'll be
with,
coming as I'm
Bionic
sitting down.
vagina when she returns.
You're going to have to put rubber sheets down on the sofa.
Okay, I'll miss you, Mo. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, love. Thanks for doing such a great job here. We'll see you in a month. Enjoy your vacation and your birthday and all that good stuff. Again, Mark, thanks again. We'll see you guys not tomorrow because there's a big tattoo event tomorrow that we're actually supposed to have Mark on Thursday, but I did receive word that Bamboo has a big globe tattoo event on YouTube, and we don't want to steal any of that thunder. So tomorrow, no podcast. We're going to make sure that all of you guys watch the tattoo YouTube channel because there's going to be some sort of performance by Bamboo, who's awesome. And so we'll be back on Friday. So day off tomorrow for that. All right? This podcast brought to you by Globe, and have a good night, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Mark. Good night, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gulata, engineered by Miguel Ofindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.